With over 10 years of experience teaching TOEFL and scoring 119 out of 120, I'm excited to share my top 10 tips for conquering the TOEFL listening section. Hello everyone! Welcome to our new channel, where you will find all the tips and tricks on how to pass the TOEFL with a great score. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the bell to get our latest TOEFL updates. Let's get started. Tip number 1 is to determine your listening level, as this is a crucial step in creating your TOEFL listening study plan. To do this, take 2 or 3 listening practice tests from the ETS website and calculate your average score. According to the ETS website, if your score is between 22 and 30, your listening level is advanced. If it's between 17 and 21, your level is like high intermediate. If your score is between 9 and 16, you're at a low intermediate level. And if your average score is between 0 and 8, your listening level is below low intermediate. For those of you whose listening level is advanced, include 2 things in your listening study plan. First, review the different types of questions. Second, practice the TOEFL test regularly to familiarize yourself with their structure and to hone your listening skills. If your listening level is high intermediate, low intermediate, or below, I recommend that you work on improving your listening skills with dictation before attempting to work with different types of questions. We'll talk about how to do that later in this video. Keep in mind that this distinction is based on the idea that your desired TOEFL score is 100 or higher. If your university only requires 80, a high intermediate score may be enough to start practicing with actual TOEFL tests and skip the dictation. Now, tip number 2. Improve your listening skills by practicing dictation. Dictation practice involves listening to spoken sentences or passages and writing down what you hear. This practice improves listening accuracy, concentration, and understanding of sentence structure and grammar. A great resource for dictation practice is the Daily Dictation website. They offer dictation exercises on a variety of topics and levels, including TOEFL listening. For those who have a high intermediate level, I suggest practicing with the TOEFL listening dictation exercises. For those who have a low intermediate level or below, start with short stories, daily conversations, or TOEIC listening, and gradually build up your listening skills before moving on to TOEFL listening. Tip number 3 is to improve your understanding of academic topics and college subjects. The listening section of the TOEFL covers a wide variety of subjects, including science, art, history, social sciences, and education. Unless you attended a high school or college where all classes were taught in English, you may find most of these subjects quite challenging, especially biology or geography lectures. Identify your problem areas and watch videos on YouTube specifically for these subjects. I especially recommend the Crash Course YouTube channel, as they have playlists with multiple videos dedicated to the most common school topics. Watch subtitle videos first to get used to hearing difficult words. A nice bonus: watching subtitle videos will also improve your speed reading skills, which is crucial for the reading section. Write down key vocabulary related to the topic. Later, watch the same videos without subtitles. Another good idea is to watch movies or TV shows that are set in school or college. This will help you pick up a lot of college-related vocabulary, which is also essential for the listening section. Tip number 4. Practice the art of note-taking. Do you know why college admission require foreign students to have a certain level of TOEFL scores? It is to ensure that they will be able to participate in college life. One of their goals is to test a student's ability to take notes during a lecture. As a result, most recordings contain a lot of information that you won't be able to remember in the end. This makes taking notes quickly and efficiently one of the key skills for passing the listening section. Use the following abbreviations and symbols to help you take notes more quickly, or come up with your own alternatives. For those of you taking the test at home, practice taking notes specifically on a whiteboard with a marker. This is crucial for the listening section, And I cannot stress enough how important it is. Tip number 5, track your progress. Make sure you write down all your test scores to see if you're improving or not. Not only will this motivate you to try harder, but it will also help you to calculate your average score right before you take the test. Also, write down new vocabulary and keep it in one place. This can be a real notebook or notes on your phone. Seeing how many new words you have already learned is extremely rewarding, and keeping them in one place makes reviewing them much more convenient. Tip number 6, learn to identify different question types. As I've mentioned before, there are 8 of them. Gist content, gist purpose, detail, function, attitude, organization, connecting content, inference. It is important to recognize them because the more you understand each type of question and how to approach it, the more likely you are to answer correctly in the listening section. In our intensive TOEFL course, we go over each of these types of questions and the strategies for answering them. We'll master the structure of the test, delve into reading section techniques, and study speaking and writing templates to ensure you get the score you want. Let's take this journey together and achieve your TOEFL goals. Click the link below to enroll now and take the first step towards your dream score. Tip number 7, learn to manage your time. The TOEFL listening section consists of multiple choice questions, which often cause students to hesitate before choosing the right option. However, time is limited. According to the EDS website, the entire TOEFL listening test takes 36 minutes to complete and consists of 2 conversations and 3 lectures, with a total of 28 questions. Each conversation lasts 3 minutes, while each lecture lasts 3 to 5 minutes. Let's do the math. Your total listening time will be between 15 and 21 minutes, depending on the length of the lectures. This means that you'll have between 15 and 21 minutes to answer the questions. With a total of 28 questions, you'll have approximately 54 to 75 seconds per question. During this time, you should read the question and answer choices. Check your notes if necessary. Eliminate 2 incorrect answer choices and select the correct answer. As you practice, I recommend that you try to spend about 50 seconds on each question to learn to skim questions and their answer options. If you can't find the correct answer in that time, randomly choose the correct answer from the remaining 2 options and move on to the next question. Tip number 8, don't take your eyes off the screen or off your notes. In fact, it is so easy to get distracted while listening, especially when it comes to lectures. To stay focused, don't take your eyes off the screen or off your notes. This sounds simple, but it's actually quite difficult to do, especially when you're stressed. Another way to stay focused is to take notes and listen for transitions and signal words, as they often tell you what is coming next. Tip number 9, analyze listening transcripts. To take notes effectively, you need to understand the structure of conversations and lectures. Take the time to analyze the transcripts of every practice test you take. This is especially true for lectures, which are usually more difficult to follow. Pay attention to how the ideas in the lecture are connected. Think of yourself as a professor giving the lecture. How would you organize it? What would come first? What would come second? How would you explain a difficult concept to someone who does not understand it? Look for cause and effect and compare and contrast relationships in the transcripts. Pay special attention to transitional and signal words by analyzing their function in the text. And finally, tip number 10, get professional help. You can undoubtedly do a lot of work on your own and get good results. However, if you need to get a high score or are pressed for time, consider our course, Get 100 or above on TOEFL to get the results you want faster and in a less stressful way. Thanks for watching! Now you have 10 listening tips to boost your TOEFL score. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. You can also share this video with your TOEFL study buddies. Don't forget to comment below with your thoughts. Until next time, happy studying, and I'll see you in the next video.